Hello, Reckoning 7 and welcome back to Command World War II, War in the Pacific, Rise and Fall DLC. We are of course playing our way through the Marco Polo 1937 to Pearl Harbor scenario as the Japanese, and we've been invading China past a few streams in the past 13, maybe 14 YouTube episodes, I can't quite remember. And for YouTube, this is going to seem seamless, but for those on Twitch, we'll know that actually this is the second time we've rerun this particular segment from April 17th on 1941 onwards, for the last 11 turns. And I always like to kind of full disclosure when I do these kind of things happen. And the reason we're going to run it again, and we're kind of tie this one in, is mainly because I'm an idiot, which, shock, I know. So throughout this whole campaign, we've also had 5 cities which we've been working our way towards as our victory conditions. Right? As Japan, we know we had to hold had Tiwan, Wuchang, Nanking, Nanning, and for some reason in my head I also had Changsha in that mix. And you'll note the kind of question mark I hang around that, because in reality that was wrong. It wasn't Changsha, it's Chongqing. Not sure I ever mixed those two up, they're not remotely similar, but there we go, and Chongqing is all the way over here. So what happened was, when we actually ran this turn, there was maybe 3 or 4 turns left when I suddenly realised what I was doing, and that wasn't really enough time to do anything about it, and I'd already kind of diverted forces to all sorts of other like secondary objectives that weren't important, and I was left feeling like, well, if I'd only been a bit smarter earlier, we could have given it a damn good run for its money. We still might not make it, but I reckon we could get blooming close. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take it back, we're going to roll it back, we're going to run through again, and we're going to try and see if we can't capture both Nanning and Chongqing in the last 11 turns. So it was just a mad dash south, has become a mad dash south and west as well, which yeah, I think is going to be a bit of a challenge, but we'll see where we go. So it is our turn. I think we've got people who haven't moved, so let us do that. Let's start by pushing the communists back through this pass up here, and we'll bring in our Japanese friends. Let's not take the river penalty. Well, that's frustrating. I will do this. Just make sure we get the kill. Keep those communists busy. I'll talk about exactly how we're going to push towards Chongqing. I'm still getting confused when we get down there. You're fine where you are. You guys are okay. I do think this is a spare unit now. I'm not really too concerned with a push from these guys, and also feel like if they did push, we could backfill that one quite nicely. We've got a spare infantry unit here as well, so we're going to shuffle them around. What else we've got going on here is okay. Let's try and get you up full health, and I think we're going to push you down to help our troops in the south. That 0 to 4 is quite tasty, so it's that 4 to 1. Let's get rid of the communists. And I think I'll bring you down to help out. Which side of the mountain shall I go on? I think down here. And I'm going to push you over in this direction to hopefully finish these guys off. Nah, not even close. We'll push this 10 all the way down to here. Okay. We'll start head towards, see if we can't knock out this city eventually. But we'll push these guys back. Artillery. Now here's the thing. I think it's quite nice to maybe go as far as Puchao, or even take the capital, Zanning. It again doesn't work towards our victory conditions, although it's nice to kind of keep the Chinese busy. But at some point we may say, actually, let's just pull out some of these units out of here. But I'll keep the artillery where it is for now, and bring it down so it can help out attacking things. Now, I do have to watch supply around here because it's not great and won't be until we take the city. But I think this should be fine. I'm also going to... Oh, you moved. I was going to bring you down a tile in case he pushes in, which he may well do. Okay, let's bring you down here. I'm going to grab you, and I'm going to operate you, and I'm going to move you. Oh, not in here. That's fair enough. I'll just bring you here, and I'll walk you in next turn, because there is a partisan spot in the mountains I want you to deal with. Okay, down here, again, yeah, I will. I'm going to keep pushing for at least as far as Puchau, and then perhaps I will divert some forces. And we do have to watch out because this is also a partisan place, and that's probably going to be this gentleman's job. Meanwhile, you can kind of push along here. Supply is not great, but it's not terrible. That's fine. At some point, I would like to try and pull this HQ out. Probably once we've taken this area, I'll pull the HQ out of there and let the guys just defend it with what they've got. Okay, down here, we do want to keep our pressure up on these units where we can. So let's just kill this gentleman. So, I will pull you all the way out. Push you forward, and I want to bring the horses in. Yeah, I think I do. Let's keep this unit nice and weak. Oh, they even ran away. Fine. What's supply looking like? 8666. Let's see if we can't push you. No, just to make sure you're protected so we can get you up to full strength. That's fine. That's going to be a bit of a slow grind, but not the end of the world. Now here we do need to start pushing a little bit. First and foremost towards Chankti, which I do know there is someone there because they took it last turn, I believe. Do I want to race in and attack them? I'm not sure about that. Also, where's the railway? So there's no railway connection here. Comes up. May actually be all the way down here and then before we get the railway connection. We'll get the roads open, but there's no railway, which is going to limit our ability to operate people in. Okay, good to know. No, let's not take the hit, although we can actually hit you for 2. Ah, but then we can't close in. Right, let's get everyone positioned. So we're ready to take that, presumably next turn. I'm going to push you out in this direction just to guard against that unit. That's not a problem. This siege gun, I'm actually going to head it. Where am I going to head it to? Probably in this way. We want to take Yuanchao and Senchao and then push in to Qingqing, Nanchuang, and Chongqing. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to divert you, I think, up in this direction as well. Oh, hello. You're probably going to come and take Wuhang next turn. Let's bring you up to the road here. Okay, these 4 units I will keep pushing south with. Now here we do need to be careful how far we start out on our supply, and I also will upgrade you to have mobility, although it slows down for a turn. So next turn, yes, supply is going to be pretty much garbage, so I'm actually going to have to take a slight pause, which is frustrating, but there you go. Did you attack? Yes, you did. Because otherwise these guys will outrun their supply. Down here, we should be able to push you back. And honestly, this area is not important, so I'm going to retask you over in this direction. Likewise, I know I was playing around with potentially taking this area, but I just don't think it's worth it. I really don't. So I think I'm going to bring, I mean, this area's ends up a bit busy and a bit mountainous. I'm not sure how well my tanks are going to do. I suppose I could leave them as a guard and bring the infantry back over. I'll take the 0-3 because I'm here. And then we'll head out. Yeah, your supply is not great. I'll take the 0-3 because we can. But yeah. Unless we make him run away, which we don't. Not enough, and he will reinforce. Fine, and I'm going to pull you down to there. Here, we did bring another infantry division. In fact, I might see if I can't fence you off. Oh, interceptors, we should have escorts. Oh, we don't. Oh yeah, because you're tactical bombers, I always forget that. Any chance? No. Any chance? Okay, good. That kind of secures that little defensive axis, and again, don't feel any real need to push forward. You're guarding here. We should be able to clear this one out. Like so. Okay, and then we have another artillery, another infantry, and an HQ unit ready to go. In fact, I can operate you this turn, which is lovely. So, I need one to push with these guys. I'm going to bring one down here to push with these troops in towards Wanchao. And then we've got one pushing south towards Nanning. That seems reasonable. Let's get you back up to the port and probably stick you on a train somewhere. Over here, we'll have another go. Okay, never mind. I'm going to pull you back, heal you, and get you upgraded. And then we can make a bit of a concerted effort. Yeah. We're not really in a rush. They're annoying, but this is very, very, very much secondary to anything else that's going on. This guy's also annoying, but not that important. I could actually get this... Where is he? This tank just to come and clear this road out. Doesn't really help us though, so I'm not going to stress too much about it. And then we have some planes. Well, for a start, before we do anything, let's get these guys all healed up. Spend all my points. I'll not attack with you because you have no escorts right now, so we'll hold off there. Okay. I think this is okay. Meanwhile, we've got our little fleets down here. And our seeming inability to really hurt these bloomin' Japanese gunboats. Chinese gunboats. Oh, I say that, we get 3. That's really good. Send our planes out to do nothing but hurt ourselves. We have a light cruiser. How do you fare against a gunboat? Well, we might actually sink one. No. I think we've got a destroyer, though. Go. Hang on. Helps if I click on the enemy ship. Ah, damage evaded. What I'm going to do is this. So he's trapped. So if he wants to sail away, he's going to hurt himself. Meanwhile, a couple of things. We're going to take this half damage unit. And as much as I didn't want to take this communist stronghold, because we've got to leave someone there, I will, because we need it to link this place to the port and therefore to get supplies. Meanwhile, we're going to bring in our HQ unit and start to move up through the land as well. Good. We will put whatever pressure we can on here. I stand you out of the way. Okay. Damage, 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 no damage back. I'll take it. Supply for us will be... touch and go. We'll see how it is. Okay, no money. Everybody's essentially done their thing. Not that many turns left. So general plan, I think, is going to be defend everywhere we don't really need to push, and then put a lot more forces into this area for a big old last minute push west. Funsies. As a result of a Soviet-Japanese neutrality pact, their national morale decreases, but it's still pretty healthy, so it's not really going to change much. We get a reasonable number of points. I don't really care about the damage, to be honest, as long as they don't sink us, because we can just run away to port. The ships aren't going to have any more impact in this war. I'm surprised I didn't maybe try and push in here, but that's okay. That's fine. That's also fine. Actually, it leaves him hopefully weak enough to attack. That's annoying, but okay. And that's fine. I'm just going to pull back. Oh, I left it for one turn. Okay, 10 turns remaining. Okay, you get back up there. I have interest. What's this going to look like? Yeah, not much. Okay, you pull back to Fachao. You can stand yourself there. Those guys ain't going to do much. A 4, I mean, maybe? I don't think the light tank's going to get the job done. Oh, maybe. Okay. Let's use our tank bombers. They can get shot down for once. And then follow up with you. Hey, we got it. Okay, cool. Oh, come on. How can you have no movement left? That's annoying. Is that a railway? No. So they may move troops back into there. That's quite frustrating. We could take you into... We could move you in to take it. How important is it? Honestly, not very. Not very important. Okay. I've also started in the middle where I should be starting at the top to keep myself organised. Right, I'll come back to that. Here, you're running away to Peking. That's fine. You are going to come south and act as a bit of a floating defence. You can get healed up. You can't, but we'll deal with that shortly. You are a free dude. I do need some more troops down here, but I probably also need another troop up here. I think I'm going to drop you in down here. Help support this group. Are you doing anything? Yes, you are. Fine. Your job will be to stand on that tile, and you guys are going to start pushing in and hopefully upsetting people. 2-1's not great. I'll take that. 4-0 though, that's nice. Okay, And we will follow up with tanks. Not ideal. Forces, of course, march into there. Good, and your job is to come stand beside the mountains. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I say unfortunately, they pulled back, so my artillery's not actually in range of anyone. That opens up quite a nice few things, though. Let's push you... So where's the actual city tile? Yeah, on the plain. Which I think we can make fall next turn. Push you here. I'm going to push you down one. And yeah, you can smack him around. We'll bring our artillery in here. I will have to leave some behind on the town, but that's okay. These guys should be able to push into probably Chiang, and then we'll... I don't know what we'll do with them at that point, actually. But that should be fine. Oh, you took a lick in there. I could also... I could bomb you to try and finish you off. Unlikely to get a 2, but you never know. Also bomb those planes, but I might save that for next turn. Here we just want to keep killing units. I will quickly show reports. There's kind of 66 units between them. We've got 73, so we do outnumber them. But we just want to keep that number penned down. So you can... oh, what to go for? I want to see whether this unit can get the kill. It can. Okay, perfect. Push you forward there, so you're going to hit this gentleman instead. Okay, a bit of a bold. Oh, that's not the numbers I was really wanting and hoping for. Okay, so they're going to stay where they are. I'm going to pull my horses back to act as a bit of a blocker. We shall do this. Don't believe they'll step into that tile. Yeah, that other unit there definitely would have been handy, but hey-ho. Down here it should be fairly straightforward. A couple of artillery shells and some infantry attacks. It's not as big numbers as I was perhaps expecting. Okay. Frustratingly close. Okay. We'll bring you in ready to attack next turn. Likewise with you. Get the HQ into support. And you... Oh, could have taken that town. I'll bring you down here and see what the land looks like next turn. I'm annoyed if we didn't take that this turn, actually. It's slowed me down a little bit. Here, our HQ can start motoring. These fine gents. I'm going to do a little bit of supply protection, I think. So I'm going to get you to come to this town. I suspect they have someone here. Oh. Okay. That was a lot easier than I expected. I might take a turn to heal you up. I can't. Let's what? Next turn's going to be pretty rubbish as well. Okay, well, let's just push you forward. Okay, we have now cut the railway line to Nanning. And that was surprisingly easy. We'll push in on that next turn. Here... We'll keep putting what pressure we can on... Oh, actually that was pretty good. Oh. So very close. That's so very close. Unfortunately, he will heal again next turn. Right. You're going to take that town, and you're going to start moving up. Down here, I don't know how he got out without being sunk, but... So you? No, you're fairly healthy. Right, I don't really care about this whole Navy lark. Let's just pull out. I don't know why your gunboats are so hard to sink. I'm gonna leave them to it. Okay, here, that's defense, that's fine. You attacked, so I can't heal you up. You did a good job. Here, you are going to get back on the railway. You are going to get up onto this railway. You're already on a railway, so let's operate you somewhere more useful. Potentially down here, I think there's more scope for perhaps some cavalry, so you can maybe come support that. I have a decision to make about you. I think the decision has to be go west. We need to start making inroads. That's the objective. Let's not get distracted by these, what are pretty minor wins. Okay, I want to upgrade you. I'm going to try that just in case. Got 2. I'm going to hold off. I might attack you next turn, although I still would quite like to heal you. Okay, this seems fine. It's a little bit of a weak front of ours, but that's okay. You know, if they're going to have strength up here, that's fine, because I'm more interested in attempting to take Ching and then Chungking. Okie doke. Okay, makes sense, but I should be able to take the city below them because I've got the range from a large gun, siege gun. That's quite an important one to take, those Shen Chao, which is kind of annoying. I could have ninja'd it, but I didn't have faith. Foolish me did not have faith. Okay. Be good if he takes some damage. He did not. Oh, he did. Good. Okie doke. Let's start by... Actually, can you guys take this thing out? Oh, annoyingly not quite. Okay. The tooltip said it wasn't going to happen, but it did. Now I can use my artillery on this fine gentleman. And hopefully inflict some serious casualties like that is nice. And then take the town. I mean, 0 to 4 is nice, but let's finish you off and then head back north again. I'm going to bring you... just... In fact, can I bring you over here for a turn? Yes, I can. Bring you down here. It's pretty thin on the ground in this little area, but we're doing okay. So we'll leave a couple of people behind once we finish clearing out down here. We've just taken the 2 cities. They still have... That's an airfield. And there's a town here. So we still have a bit of supply, so that supply won't be an issue for them, but that's something... I don't think there's any fighting going on up here. There is not. Get you fully healed up. Get you both healed up? Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, down here, we do want to try and kill this fine gentleman. Take the town and push them back. It's not quite the numbers I was expecting, to be honest. What kind of supply am I in? Yeah, pretty average. Okay. I'm going to bring my HQ... I actually want to bring them south side river. But I want to bring you forward there instead. Disappointed that I'm not getting the job done. Especially with artillery. Expected a little bit more, to be honest. Okay, that's gone much better. Perfect. You take the town. I will send maybe you to put pressure on this guy. And honestly, I want to start putting pressure on this little pocket. Oh, nice pressure. And we'll start flooding the roads. And oh, I'm tempted to put the attack here, but again, not the important direction. Let's bring you over this way. Down here, let's see if we can take this town. A couple of big shells out. See what's left. They're down to 6. Maybe 3 is good. Let's see if we can replicate. We can. And we take the town. I don't want the airfield. I don't want this town. Take this town. That'll give us a little bit more supply, and we can start to maybe think about cutting these gents off as well. Okay, good. Let's shuffle you forward. Oh, actually, I can do this. You can do that. You can do that. And now the question is whether these go north or south. Probably north in Chengcheng, I think, is a more critical juncture. We are going to have to do something about this dude. Weirdly, I'm not going to hit E5 because I need a follow-up from someone. We'll get this area cleared out shortly. Here nobody turned up, so you can grab that town. And you can kind of park yourself there, and that's kind of it. This area seems to have settled down. I don't know if I want to pull that infantry out. I'm not as confident as perhaps I could be about it. Down here, I mean, risky for biscuit. Oh my god, there's no one here. Where are the people? Now there is one, spot around here I need to be careful of for when we take it, and I will need someone to guard the flank. In fact, there might be someone there. There is. Miss my heart. Yeah, okay, fine. And he will need to retreat to supply. I'll need one person to protect this flank. I don't really want to spend 2 units on it. So we'll have to hold there. Down here, any chance we can... No, I don't think this is... Oh, hello. Okay, beautiful. Presumably there's someone here. Yeah. That's fine. Get you over. You're going to be in terrible supply, so I don't have to watch that. That should be okay. Okay, I have no qualms. These guys will be sufficient to take Nanning. And then it's just a question of what pressure we put on here in, what, 6 turns, 7 turns, 8 turns, 8 turns. And if there's any more troops I can kind of scrape together. Well, yeah, I could probably take a couple from here. And an HQ if I really want one. Not sure I need the HQ, but we shall see. Okay, I think that's a turn. Oh no, we've got over here to do it. Let's just heal. I can't heal you. Okay, so let's not heal you. Let's just see if we can kill these gentlemen. Damage evaded is the worst. Oh, we got them. Cool. Huzzah for us. Tell you what I'm going to do, now that you guys have done this, is get you to a railway line. And you're going to take over some guard spots for me. I also have kleiner artillery piece. Here is where I want you to come support. You will need to be upgraded because I don't think you've got motorized capabilities. We'll have to improve that, but that's fine. Okay. Chinese garrison deployed to protect Nanning. Let's see what you've got. Okay, looks like they're pulling back on a few fronts, which is good / bad. This is probably going to be a harder layer to punch through when we get to junking, if we get there. Oh, hello. That's really annoying you've done that. Oh, there's a few of you, eh? Okay. Oh, and a tank. Okay, this has gone from irritating to actually quite dangerous. And an HQ. Okay. I think... Well, for a start, you need to pull back. I think I may need a little bit of help down here. Right, I want to see what I can do to this fine gentleman. Answer, it's not enough. Yeah, push you down there, get the HQ down. See if we can't inflict a little bit of pain here. Yeah, supply here is going to be pretty poor because we don't have a road connection. This guard is super annoying, but he just won't die. Okay. Right. Keep yourself on the railway. Got a job for you. What are you doing? Nothing. Excellent. Welcome to the fight. I'm going to bring... I need to get on the railway. At least one of you probably down to help just buff this area, and then maybe put another one on... Maybe put this unit on Kane. I think you guys can even have an HQ, and we'll send you down that direction. Okay, again, I've gone a bit skew with my plans. Here is fine. Not quite bold enough to pull out this Japanese division. Ah, hey, Aries, how's it going? Here, things seem okay. I don't know why you're just giving me an HQ to beat up, but I won't say no. Good to hear it, my man. Good to hear it. Hey, thanks for the sub, man. Always appreciated. Okay, we've kind of cleared this little pocket. Again, it's, yeah. These dudes are in quite a weak position. I don't think they really need the artillery and some of this infantry, so... Annoyingly, the railway actually joins at Chow down here. I misclicked on that artillery piece, that's annoying. So it may be next turn before we can actually pull it out. Do you know what? Can you just step forward and show him what for and then pull back again? Here, we shall do the same again, but hopefully with some better results. That's better. Let's put the HQ on the road behind them. Any chance you can heal? No, okay, fine. Here, at least I think things might be a little bit better. I mean, that 0 to 5 is a pretty good start. Alright. Okay, good, they are dead. I should have done this actually, so let's just get this guy cleared out. Okay, that's fine and dandy. And we could even throw some shells at him, and yeah, we'll send you north to help with Chiang. There's going to be someone there, so let's not do that. I wouldn't mind getting you a little bit stronger, only to 7. But am I going to move you otherwise this turn? No. Let's get you some trucks. And it is tempting to maraud south with you to see what we can pick up down here and put a bit of threat on these guys' supply line. I'm going to say there's no one here. Okay, good. I'm not sure about Wamping. Yeah, there's a lot of dudes down there. Okay, fine. Get you out there next turn. You need healed up. Otherwise, you're not really doing much. Let's get you over to Quillin. You can be a bit more helpful in the general direction of the fight. And again, the question is, how much do I really want to spend time and effort beating up this anti-air gun? The answer is probably less than you think. There would be... Do I care about relieving this pocket? Again, not that much. Yeah, let's push the artillery piece down here instead. Fine. I could do with some more dudes. Always need more dudes. I don't know where I'm going to get them from though. Well, actually, I do. Once, yeah, that's the thing. If I can clear up and meet with this force, these two fine chaps will both be 3 to turn south. If I move one of them south now, I've got to keep one as a kind of a guard. It's always little guards is what's bleeding my forces currently. Okay. You've moved in this turn, that's fine. We'll ship you out next turn. Actually, that's stupid. What I should have done is swapped you with Japanese troops. And I will. Let's go one there. Yeah, okay, send one down to Kane. Fine. Okay, I think, unfortunately, we're done for this turn. I need to sort this out so I can actually push on Nanning. Okay. Okay, good. These guys fight each other. That's what we like to see. Operation Barbarossa gets underway. Oh, hello. Okay, they've seeded the railway there, which is good. And Chinese national morale goes up and goes down. We blame the nationalists for a fire. Fine. Okay, 7 turns. Not much happening here. Here we just want to... Oh, we've taken the railway, so we can now pull a few people out if we want. I'm also tempted to try and steal the capital. I presume there's somebody there. There is. There was. There isn't anymore. Okay, that's cool. So I think I'm going to rob at least 1 unit to come down and support. Probably a push in from this direction. Maybe 1 more to go south there. Do you know, I could always steal you as well. We are stripping them quite bare, but hey-ho. And you're also going to come pushing. So I think I'll have maybe 2 HQs push north, and 1 can then push south. Let's bring you back up to this position. You back guarding the mountains, and you sit on the actual industrial centre itself. You're going to guard Xi'an. And you're doing a whole bunch of not very much, my friend. And I think we'll pull the artillery piece out next turn as well. You can maybe just sit there, you're not that useful. Maybe we maybe have 1 extra infantry we can pull out. Let's risk it for biscuit. Nice, although now you're not on the railway. That was perhaps poor. But at least we can maybe, again... I don't know if there's a need to put pressure in this area, but I want to do something useful with my troops at any rate. Okay, this guy is going to fold like something soft and foldable. Good, and everybody pushes forward. You heal up. And this seems fine. We continue to have a go at trying to kill this thing, and we do. Right, there's no one in that town, but I don't think they're going to have anyone to reinforce it. Let's see if we can't clear out this gentleman. Just like that. Can we get an HQ on there? Yes, we can. Perfect. Oh, a 0 to 4. I'll absolutely start with that. Thank you very much. Now, how does supply look? 764. I will take it. You're going to come in here and also hit this gentleman. You've used your strike. You used your strike. You're a siege gun. You might be able to help. Ooh, you did. Excellent. I'm going to bring the siege gun up here. Artillery, I think, is just going to have to wait a little bit. And you guys just push forward. Okay, I think this is a good force. Can we take it next turn? I don't know, but I think in a couple of turns we could do that. Do we have a couple of turns? That's a good question. Alright, I think we're going to have to, yeah, risk things. Ooh. No. I might do actually send you south along with you, and then you can support the north, because this is going to be a bit bogged down for a little bit. That's fine, that's fine. Right, down here, how are we getting on? Not hashtag living the dream, but that's a good start. That's a good follow-up, and this should be a good finish. Okay. Not taking Nanning though, which is a bit frustrating, but at least I think we've got this area under control. We'll bring you up here so you can weigh in. So another turn of distraction, but then we shall hopefully turn our viewpoint south. That's fine. Do you want to have just a nosy forward? There is someone there. That's okay. Okay, you're coming out next turn. Is there anyone anywhere we could strip? I mean, ultimately we could steal this guy. It doesn't make me feel comfortable. Here, we're going to operate you to this position, and you're going to take up that role. We're going to operate you somewhere else. Not Kane, I don't think. Oh, I forgot about you. That's good. Here, you can take up that defensive position. You can't operate because it's not a supply, but let's push you further north. You can be shifted somewhere. Not as far as I might like to have shifted you. So I've got 2 more I can put down here. Another infantry coming in for this push. I think I'm going to put 1 more down south just to help these guys out. Fine and dandy. Also, let's bring you over to the airfield down here as well, because this is the critical area of operations. And we will send... You can come over here and we'll get you down towards the Kane direction with... all your buddies. Right, we'll put you there for this turn. I could bring you all the way down here, actually. Which is not the worst idea. Just to act as a bit of a blocker. Okay. Here... continues to attack the world's most stubborn garrison unit. Can you now move in? You can. Beautiful. Okay, good. Definitely a little bit dodgy, actually. If he pushes down, my HQ might be in a bit of trouble. In fact... yeah, supplies managed with it. I'm going to push back with you, just in case they come a-calling. So we can respond. Trouble in paradise. Okay. Let's keep you up full strength. At some point you have to stop for a pause as well. But honestly, one thing is, once you've cleared these 3 little towns out, there's kind of nothing else for them to do. Like, this road doesn't go anywhere useful. Okay. How long we got left? Not enough. See how it goes. And on that rather pessimistic note, I'm going to draw things to a close. So the mad dash to Chungking is on. Nanning's pretty close if we can clear out those forces distracting us. But we'll have to see if we can get to both and or either when we return in the next episode, which will be the finale of this run. So do join us then. I'll see you then. Cheerio!